Hello and welcome to today's class. So today we are going to be considering power set. What is a power set? A power set is a set of all subsets, empty sets, and the original set itself. A power set is a set of all subsets, empty sets, and the original set itself. So given a set A, the power of A is given as P open bracket A and then close the bracket, and it is equal to 2 raised to power n. So PA equals 2 raised to power n, where n is the number of elements in the set. Now let's take some examples. Find the power set of these. Number 1, A. A equals empty set. Number 2, B equals and then number 3, C equals solution. Number 1, if you look at number 1 question very well, you would notice that it is an empty set where A equals a curly bracket without an element in it. So now let's write down the formula for power set. So we have here P A equals 2 raised to power n, where n is the number of elements in the set, and here we don't have an element in this set, so n equals 0. So if we substitute, we would have dA equals 2 raised to power 0, and according to the zeroth law of indices, apart from 0, any number or base raised to power 0 is 1. So 2 raised to power 0 is 1. Now let's take the second example. D equals, you open your bracket, 5 and then close your bracket. The first task is to write down the power set formula. So PB equals 2 raised to power n. The P here is more like a subscript, is not as big as the B. So it's something like this, P and then B. Now n equals the number of elements in the set, and we only have one element here, which is 5. So we have 1. So since n is 1, PB becomes 2 raised to power 1, and 2 raised to power 1 equals 2. So it then becomes your empty set, comma, and the set with an element, which makes it 2. Note this, when it comes to listing out, your first subset should be an empty set. When it comes to listing out, your first subset should be an empty set. So since PB equals 2, so we have an empty set and we have a set with an element, which makes it 2. Let's take the third example. C equals 3, 6, close bracket. and we're asked to find the power set. So we have P C equals 2 raised to power n. Our n here is 2 because we have two elements in the set, which is 3 and 6. So n is 2. If we substitute into the formula, it becomes equals 2 raised to power 2, and 2 raised to power 2 is 4. So since PC equals 4, therefore we would have 4 listings or 4 different sets in it. So it becomes, first and foremost, your empty set, comma. Secondly, you list each of the elements in set C. So we have 3, comma, 6, comma. So 1, 2, 3. It remains 1 to make it 4. So the next task is to list the both elements in set C. So it becomes 3, 6, which makes it 4 per set. If the power set for C were to be 12, we would have listed empty set first and then list them one after the other before we list them in twos and then in threes and 4 till we get to 12. But since the power set for C is 4, we have here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Empty sets, each element in the set, and then in twos, which makes it 4 per set.